Welcome to Insight into Independence, Pat.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. I love this outfit. Please tell us about this cane, please.
Basically, it's for fun. It's our Vibe Enforcer Chia liner for our team.
Okay. Well, if at any point you don't like where the interview's going, just bang it on the floor twice and we'll cut it. But
Sounds good.
Thank you again for being here. You're one of our top producers in February, which is incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Tell me about how that month went for you.
Yeah, just aligned. I feel like I shoot for getting a booking every single day. And I felt like enough of that had aligned to where it worked out in February. So hopefully the first of a few.
Absolutely. So it wasn't as much as like a one and done. It was in every single day you built towards that.
For sure.
To build that success.
Yeah. Building up that pipeline, seeing it all through. And yeah, it worked out.
It definitely did. So let's start from the beginning. How did you get into the mortgage industry?
So I got into it about 4 years ago. I worked there for a year and then had a friend that basically was like, hey, this is the next step. So I was able to take advantage of that and made the jump. And then some family stuff led me to being outside of the country for a bit. So I got into solar, funny enough, for like 3 years, did that remotely, and then jumped back into the industry. When I came back to the States, I knew like I need a real career path. I'm not going to sell solar at like 45 years old. And so I felt like being back in mortgage was a no-brainer, especially if I could align with the best in the industry and be here. It was a slam dunk.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did it feel like a slam dunk in the beginning, or were there some learning curves?
Definitely a learning curve. It's not something anyone can just come off the street and do. I think there's a high level of buy-in that's required, following the script, not reinventing the wheel, and doing what it takes. Like I would listen to Zach Robin, Barry Baum on the way to work, leaving work, going over my script at night, and really buying in. It does take that to be successful, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. It's not overnight.
Right, not at all.
But you've been here since July, is that correct?
Yeah, July, August timeframe is when I was on the phones. I hit it on the phones in August.
Gotcha.
Of last year, yeah.
Well, you've built a massive amount of success in such a short amount of time.
Thank you.
Do you think that there's any like rituals or habits you have that kind of contribute to that success?
I think so. Mindset is big, and just like they say, the secret of success is hidden in your daily routine. So I think doing the things every single day that you need to do are going to end up putting you where your thoughts and actions, right, ultimately allow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What does that routine look like for you?
Honestly, I feel like having balance, doing the gym and also doing what it takes, obviously, here at work, answering the phone. You need to take a certain amount of calls every day to be successful. It's really a numbers game. You just look at your numbers, what it takes to get that win or more a day, and doing what it takes, being here, being locked in, knowing like it's not acceptable to leave without a win, and aligning your actions and again, your thoughts and everything with what's going to make that happen and doing it.
For sure. Yeah. I think it's also, like you said, it's not really anything complicated. It's just taking those steps every day.
Right.
But you can do that. But at the same time, you're still talking to those clients and it's still a human being you're making a relationship
Exactly.
with. So your character matters and caring for your clients matters and building that relationship matters as well. What are some of the key points that work for you in building those relationships?
Sure. I think just being natural, like, Barry said, we're having friends, making conversations. That's the gist, right? Is like, hey, just be human, make a friend on the phone and help them towards the resolution. That's kind of a no-brainer. Most of these people have high interest credit card debt, personal loans. Let's see what you're eligible to save. If it works out for you, amazing, right? Worst case scenario, we part as friends. And oftentimes you can help a lot of people.
Absolutely. Yeah. They might not know.
Right.
You just kind of open that door for them and see where it leads them.
Exactly.
Sweet. Well, when things get kind of a little hectic here, maybe a little bit more fast paced on the floor.
Right.
What are some of the ways you stay like upbeat and motivated with your team?
We love to joke in the chat. We've got our Vibe Enforcer, things like this that are stupid fun, and I think that's important is we just have a fun dynamic here. Barry's an awesome leader. It's like kind of like, being aligned with Michael Jordan. And I really feel that way. I feel like it's a true privilege to be on our team and to represent Eric and IHL. And so, yeah, I feel like for me, it's not really a forced or fake thing. It's just like, hey, most of us know it's a privilege to be here and you have an opportunity to really build a legacy and live in a very special way. So I think doesn't take much to be excited about that.
Yeah, with the Vibe Enforcer, it's kind of hard to be
Exactly.
upset. That's a big reason we wanted to have you on here, was because not only for your success, but just the positive energy you bring to the floor.
Thank you.
I mean, that picture that Barry took of you in your cheetah print coat, that was iconic. So we were like,
right.
This is the place he needs to be.
Right. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
For loan officers who kind of want to get to that success as well,
Yeah.
do you have any advice or tips for them?
100%. I would say following the script, being obsessed with success and what it's going to take to do that. You know, everyone wants like the $100,000 car. All of that comes, I think, by doing what you're supposed to do. Eliminating distractions, don't reinvent the wheel, come in humble and hungry, and be that way forever. And be a student of the craft and just continue leveling up. That's my focus. Like I want to still be bettering myself 10 years from now in this industry.
And speaking of 10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I mean, I envision myself riding this train until the wheels fall off. And yeah, so, you know, I feel very fortunate to be here, and I really mean that. And so, yeah, I plan to be here for the long haul and ride the train till the wheels fall off. So if that means being here 10 years from now, I hope that's the case.
For sure.
Yeah.
I can't see them falling off anytime soon.
Yep.
So I think you're good. But yeah, just keep up the steam.
Right.
Well, outside of work, what are some ways you kind of let off some steam and relax a little bit? Do you have any like fun hobbies or anything?
Of course. You know, and I'm a big believer in passions over hobbies. To be honest, I don't really use the word hobbies just because I feel like it's basic.
Fair.
So yeah, I have certain passions, fitness being one of them. Anything sand and snow, snowboarding, going to the beach, soaking up the sun, obviously house music, and being able to celebrate on the weekends with my friends, doing restaurants and fun clubs. I love that.
Yeah, you're just like anything in life you want to do pretty much. Just like get outside kind of.
Right.
Do you have any like dream travel destinations? I'm sure you would have been there already. But
No, I actually do. I would like to go to Rome and see, you know, like, help me out.
Colosseum?
The Colosseum. I think that'd be super cool.
You have to bring your Vibe Enforcer.
Oh yeah,
if
you already
go.
know. And then maybe like Greece would be cool, the beaches. I'd also like to check out like maybe even Southeast Asia, like the Philippines, and like there's a lot I'd like to see.
I can see you kind of getting all over. That's awesome. I think maybe, you know, when you reach like your biggest funding month, take a little backpacking trip, just go anywhere.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great.
I love that. Well, is there anything else that you want to share with us today?
I'm excited to be here. I think this will be the best year yet for me personally and for the company. And I'm excited to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Well, we're happy to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
And thank you again for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much.